Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Now we are.
Northwest in the room. Northwest in the house. Ooh, ooh. Sorry.
Hello, guys. Hello, cheerio, darling. Hi, this is a family segment. And so we're going to go live right now so we can talk about it. This is a public service announcement. We're kissing Vaseline for your lips,
With
darling.
a little bit of adobo seasoning.
With a little bit of adobo seasoning. Hi, April. So this is just a public service announcement that I wanted to make. I'm only going to do it one time, but it was really on my mind. And so I felt like if I say it one time, I can use this video.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to go.
To blow.
It don't matter. What I say.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
This is my sister. Her name is Rita. She came over to show me how to use Twitch. But back to the point. I want to do a public service announcement for everyone, so that way, there's no confusion. And if there is any confusion, I can reference this video. Okay. So the title of this video, hello, how are you? Cheerio, darling. The title of this video is called Adobo Seasoning. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I mention adobo seasoning a lot. Don't I? A lot.
Oh.
Can you do it too?
You're the one who got it from me.
Actually, I got it from Brittany.
You got it from me. All
From
right,
the
let's
UK.
just move on.
Anyway, yes. So what? Hello, darling. How are you? Cheerio. This is a public service announcement about adobo. Who knows what adobo seasoning means?
Almost all our family has a business except for my brother.
All of our family has a business. Give me 5.
Almost all our family has
Yes.
a business. Except for my brother.
Do you wish you had a sister? Well, here's one for you. You can take her whenever you want.
Listen, darling. Okay, so who remembers what I talk about when I talk about adobo seasoning? Go get some chocolate for your lips from me. Come right back.
No, what is that word called?
On my in there on that counter.
No, what is that word called?
Adobo seasoning. Adobo seasoning. Okay, so this is a public service announcement. You'll take me. Yay! Hey! No, this is a serious conversation.
It is.
Don't make it funny.
In the yellow bottle with the red letters. Oh, okay.
He's looking at the camera while talking to you. I know. It's my baby. Okay, this is my son, Junior. I'm using it right now, seasoning up some fish. Can I have some fish, darling? Yes.
Are you
Cheerio.
cooking?
Adobo seasoning.
No.
Oh, you're cooking. I thought Vanessa was cooking. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Give me a second. All right. So, adobo seasoning is something that I refer to in regards to flavors. Okay, some guys do me a favor and put in the chat your favorite seasonings for your favorite dishes. Me personally, I like cilantro. I love cilantro on everything.
She really does.
I
And
do.
it's not.
I love cilantro. I love thyme.
You got nothing but time.
I love the time and measurements of time, but also thyme. I love adobo, but it has a lot of sodium, so I have to be careful with that. Mrs. Dash. Oregano, I don't think really has a flavor, but I like it anyway.
It does.
It does it?
Tastes like leaves.
Curry. I love curry. I'm going somewhere with this, darling. Trust me. Curry. Slap your mama. I've seen that. I've never tried it. Slap your mama. Garlic. Okay, so I can kind of back up from the garlic. Tony Chachere. I've never seen that before. That's a different one for me. Oh, you know what I like? The vegan lady.
Crystal?
No, the vegan Big Tabitha. Her seasoning. I haven't had her seasoning, but I want to get some. Cilantro and adobo. I have a lot of friends with adobo. Carlin herb from Costco is yummy. So that being said, I'm sure you all have your preferred seasonings because you like the way it tastes. And I'm sure that if you go make some fish or some chicken or some rice, you have sazon. I like that too. Oh my gosh, yes. Doolies. You have your own brand that you love because it's just the right flavor. Sir, one moment.
He's trying to start a book club.
It's just the right flavor, and that's enough. Thank you. It's just the right flavor, and it's just like perfect for your palate, and it just works wonderfully, darling. Okay. That being said, I'm sure you have seasonings that you don't like, right? That you just, it's not for me. I tried it. It's not my favorite. I'm going to pass, right? That being said, you have to find your own adobo seasoning. Mm-hmm. And that goes not just with food, but with everything you do in life, including your notary instructor. Okay, and I say this because I don't really know what's going on today in the water out there. I don't know, there's a contamination going on. That's my microphone, darling. There's a contamination going on in the water, and I think people are getting a little hyper. I'm not really sure what's going on, but that being said, this is a public service announcement of, hold on, I have to give you the really good information. One moment, it's about to go down.
Broke my pants.
Someone likes dolphins. Yeah, but they were gonna get crazy. Did y'all hear him talking on the mic? He took my mic, and it's okay. This is it. We're done. All right. So your adobo seasoning, what I was talking about is, I don't know. Everyone's kind of getting a little extra today, and I'm not really sure what's going on in the water, as I was saying. But keep in mind that you have to find an instructor that you vibe with, that you can get really connected on. How many of you guys that are watching me now can vibe with me? Like, can you vibe? Do you feel a connection? Like when I talk or when I teach, do you feel like I get it? Like I like your delivery, I like your squirrel, and all that good stuff. If you vibe with me, just put vibes, okay? Because it's so important that you find people. Okay, the cat's meow. Yes, meow. Sorry.
I don't even like cats.
I don't. I like dogs. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. This morning, I just had an interaction with a lot of different couple people online, and it's just like, yo, guys, honey, I am not the only provider out there. And if for some reason that I'm not giving you the vibes that you were looking for, you can always change the channel. So, PSA. And also, I feel like I know that my delivery is completely different than a lot of people in the industry. And I finally stopped procrastinating and ordered my digital sir. Okay, Unlimited DJ. Now we friends again. Let's get it. I know my delivery is a lot different. And if you guys go back to when I first started Notary to Notary, like 2019, I was very much like, how did I talk? The same? No, I did not. I feel like I was a lot more polished when that I was like, hello, guys.
Yeah, you didn't have that country accent, that's for sure.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the other episode of. But then over time, I was like, look, I'm just going to be me. And in being so, you get, and you know, one thing I get from a lot of my students is like, I just love your delivery. It's not boring. Like we had the Loan Doc Masterclass and we had a hype time. Like, what's wrong with having a hype time learning? Like, why does it have to be so mundane? And hello, guys, this is the closing disclosure. Look at here. This is cash to close. Da, 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 da. I fall asleep on teachers like that. They in my school, my favorite teachers, Miss Ramos, Mr. Mr. Charles, too much din. He said it was been too much noise, too much din. My other I forgot his name, but I see his face. All of my favorite teachers were hyper and like, y'all, let's get it. And they would play games and they would dance with us and they made learning fun. Oh my gosh. Miss Morris was my science teacher. And whenever you would like get in trouble, she would say, put your skates on and pass that threshold. Or like one time we were doing this science class and she was teaching us about birds, right? And she was like, all right, guys, now we're going to talk about BIRDS, birds. Like she was that animated with everything. And those are my favorite teachers. And I learned so much in their classes because we had so much fun. And I think it also goes into personality types. Like some people need like, hello guys, welcome to another episode of You Can Do This. And that's just not me. So you have to know your learning style. And that's why I say, hey, if I'm too hyper and I'm just like bouncing off the wall and I'm dancing and having me a good old time and I'm teaching you at the same time, that's just the way that I teach. But there's a lot of other teachers out there. And that's why I say, you have to find your seasoning. And it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't make me sad because I understand that like people don't even agree on water. Right? Everybody has their own brand of water, right? It's water, right? But I'm a Fiji Deer Park girl. What's your favorite water bottle? What's your favorite water? What's your water? Or you don't care? You don't have a preference. You don't have a preference. I'm a Fiji Deer Park, right? What's your water bottle preference? Okay, put it in the chat. Everybody has their own preference. And to try to live your life to appeal to everybody, honey, you're going to have like 30,000 faces. Like there's no way you can be your genuine self if you try to appeal to everybody. And I honestly don't want to appeal to everybody because I know that everybody's not going to like my hyper self. And me, I like people who love living. And if you're like really just like, what's up, guys? I showed up today. I don't need your vibes, honey. Okay. I like to have fun. And so that's the way I teach. That's the way I deliver. But also, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, Deer Park, let's get it. Let's get it. So once you find your learning style, then stick with that. And so don't feel like you're hurting my feelings. Don't feel like, and also like you don't have to come sideways. Like you just say, hey, the way that you are does not work with the way that I am. So let's release each other. Honey, say less. I'll see you when I see you. Right? And that's it. You have to just like don't expect people to be the way you want them to be. And that's something that I've had to do, especially like as an adult. People would say like, why you act like a child? That's a big one that I get. People that don't really know me, like, there's some adults who love me, like who are just like me. Oh, I know this guy, he's like 70 and just as hyper as can be, right? But there's some people who feel like the older you get, the more calm you're supposed to get and like sit down and talk to me like this. This is how we do things here. That's not me. And I thank God that's not me because I just like to have fun. If I could make a game out of everything that I do, I would. Because I like to have fun. What's that thing I said? Don't be dead serious. Did you hear me say that? Don't be dead serious. That's my motto. I don't want to be so serious. I'm like The Walking Dead. I like to have fun. Okay. And so I love to laugh and play and do riddles and jokes and all that good stuff. And that's just me. And that's the way I'll always be in all of my companies. I have this vision. It's funny. Anybody who knows me, you know that I told you how I want my office to be when I get my skyscraper. So I want and you probably like, Vanessa, what's wrong with you? I'm so serious. Okay. When we get our big office building, like our large one for our major corporation, like when I Notarize takes over, I want like our board meetings to be like fun. Like when we go in there, like we could wear costumes and stuff, or like we can come in and like do like karaoke before the meeting starts. Like I want us to play because really when you're free, in my opinion, when you're free and you're having fun and you're working or learning, you operate so much better. And so that's the vibe that I go for. Like I don't like being bored and like just because like, okay, I have to be like this. And it's funny because the more that I am me and I'm going into different spaces with people who are like really like buttoned up and when I start just being really like, they're just like, and they loosen up because it's like I give them the authority. Like, hey, we can do this. Yes, you do not have to walk around 8 to 4, 9 to 5 like a stickler. It doesn't have to be like that. Like you can have fun. You do not have to live your life so boring and just like, it's not to say boring. So what's the word I'm looking for? So not boring. It's like, it's the status quo. of business is serious and serious is serious. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you can have, and I would say that's probably one of the things that actually gets me a lot of the contracts and the clients that I have is that I'm so warm and inviting and fun that it wakes people up. And it's so like, people tell me, I just love you. I just want to hang around you because it's so fresh. It's so new. But all I'm doing is just being me. A lot of y'all know, some of y'all real serious. But when you get home, you the goofiest person on the planet, right? Really, you love to have fun too. But society has taught you that when you go into certain arenas, you have to be really serious. Right. And so the only people that know that you're goofy is your kids or your spouse because you only play when you're at home. Right? You only crack jokes when you're at home. You're only silly at home when really that's who you really are. And if you are able to operate in your fun and true self, maybe you wouldn't hate your job. Maybe you would actually enjoy what you're doing if you just allow yourself to be free and stop putting on this fake facade so everybody can like you. When at the end of the day, people still don't like you, but get over it because you're not going to be everybody's seasoning. Period. What's up? In a minute. You gotta wait. Thanks. Yeah, but you're not gonna be everybody's seasoning. And once I came to terms, I think the thing that taught me most about everybody's seasoning was social media. I learned that early on. I learned that from what's his name? It's a rapper. Who I'm talking about? Man. Anyway, he did this video where he said they asked him like, how does he deal with people who don't like him? And he said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I still make money with my music. I'm still doing this, and their opinions mean nothing to me because they're just one piece of the guys. They're just one piece of the puzzle. Like they're one crowd. I'm not appealing to them. If they don't like my style, that's fine. I'm gonna do me here. And so I learned, and actually one of my one of my mentees reached out to me about that too. And I had to tell them, like, I said the same thing. This is what I learned because when I first got on social media, you can really get caught up in people that will like DM you or inbox you and say hurtful things. But now it don't bother me because, and that's why I did this. I just want to get it out there. Like, I know already everybody in the world is not going to like me, and that's okay. Now you will respect me. Hold on, I'm sorry, but it's a song. Anyway, you don't have to like me. That's fine. And it's like, you don't have to like my delivery, my product, my service. That's fine. That's why there's different styles of people, and that's why people are made in different ways. And so once I figured that out, I became so much more free with social media because it was like, I really don't care. And really anybody who can say anything hurtful. Now it's a difference if you say, hey, I don't like your program because it's missing this. I don't have this in it. Please give me a refund for this, whatever. But if you're going to say things that are hurtful about a person, like actually trying to, be rude, that means you're hurt in some way. Hurt people hurt people. You see what I'm saying? But even like if I go to a restaurant and I get bad service, right? I'm not going to call the server and say, oh my gosh, and lay her out, No, because first of all, you don't know what she's going through. I'm not going to do that to her. She could be new. She could be stressed. She could have got her car repo today. We don't know what's happening. And for that reason, I never assume anything about anybody. But what I was just saying, hey, if I felt like I really deserved a refund, I would just say, hey, can I get a refund because of this? But it's not like hurt people. Okay. And that's what you have to work on for yourself, but also get into that space where you're okay with you. And the only way that you will be okay with you is if you look internally and learn to love yourself the way you are and stop looking for outside approval. And that's something that it's easier said than done, but it's something that happens over time. And once you really get to that space where you just like, yo, this is me. Take it or leave it. Period. Poo. Either you love me or you don't. And at the end of the day, and then we think that, oh my gosh, like there's like, I don't know, we have this idea that there's only like this many people on the planet. There are billions of people on the planet. You trying to tell me that nobody on the whole planet likes you? Stop. I was going to make a comment, but y'all weren't ready for that. I wasn't trying to get canceled. I was going to say somebody that had friends that was really bad. But think about the worst people that you could think of that the world thinks of as the worst people in the world. Even they had friends. So you're trying to tell me you like people won't like you? No, you just have to. Oh, thank you for the super chat. You just have to really get to the space where okay, these or this person or this group or whatever. But there's so many, and then don't focus on that either. It's just you have to get to a releasing where you release people from you. Like you don't have to like me, but you will remove yourself from my presence. Like that's okay. And then I think when you do that, it allows people to find people that they do like. I don't know why people have this thing where when they don't like somebody, they want you to know, like, I need you to know I don't like you. Honey, I don't care. Like, but that's because hurt people. Okay. There are people that I know of that I'm not fond of, but I don't just go around them and tell them I don't like you because da, 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 da. Why would I do that? They had their own issues they're working through. I got my issues I'm working through. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We're all trying to figure out how to do this thing called life together. Okay. And so that's why I don't pass judgment on people, because you never know where someone else is. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what it took them to get to this point. And you don't know like where their tipping point is. You know, a lot of us, when we say hurtful things, we have no idea what this person is going through. And the thing that you say might just set it off. You see what I'm saying? You got to be mindful of that. You have to like get into a space where we get off our high horse. Some of us on a real high horse. Some of us who have done nothing and real quick to judge everybody else. Come off that high horse. Okay. First, let's do that. And then also see people for who they are and not who you want them to be. Okay. And either you accept them for who they are and y'all have a relationship, or there's somebody that you're not rocking with and you go stage left and find somebody to rock with. There's no point to be, hurtful and, spewing all this stuff. It's just, hey, we don't mesh well. Cool. Go about your business. Right. And that's something that I've had to do. I've had to release some people from my life because it's like, it's just not my preference. We just don't mesh well, not at this time in this season. Maybe next year or in a couple years, but in this current season, we like oil and water, baby. It's just not working. And that's okay. You go ahead and be your oil. I'm going to be my water. And maybe, just maybe, we'll come back together, but we don't have to. But you can be great over there and I'll be great over here, right? But there's no bad blood. It's just that we don't mesh well. And that's it. And then you remove yourself and you go about your business. Okay? Now I won't trying to preach to y'all today. I was just saying, and then I had to kind of check myself sometimes, because especially when you deal with social media, with social media, there's a lot of different things. And I tell anybody before I tell everybody all the time, go on social media. Before I tell you to go on social media, you have to know who you are first. Because if you already on shaky ground with your self-confidence and your self-esteem and you hop on social media, honey, they're going to tear you to shreds. Okay, people can be, and half the time it's just people that's, what do you call them? What do you call people who just do stuff for reaction? Trolls. Half the time they're just trolls, but sometimes it's real people and they have opinions and they don't know how to voice it right, and they just come off sideways. And if you don't have a stable footing in who you are and your confidence, and you need to see you first before you see anybody else. You got to know who you are. Before you start talking to anybody else, before you start putting yourself on a pedestal, people start talking to you, got to know first, like, okay, this is me, period, poo. So I'm going to tell y'all, I got me. For the most part, I'm straight. Like, it's nothing really that y'all can say that'll come off crazy, because I'm comfortable with me. I know me and all of my flaws, okay? I'm working on it, all right? I know me and all my flaws and all of my positive attributes, but guess what? I put that all together, and that's Vanessa. Okay. And I'm cool with her. When I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I'm good. We good? That's what you got to do first. You get in the morning, look in the mirror and say, we good? Are we good? Because if we good, can't nobody touch us. But if you can't look yourself in the mirror and be good, don't get on social media, because they're going to tear you apart. Because then you don't know who you are, and they're going to start saying all kinds of other stuff, and you're going to be like, oh my God, am I ugly? Oh my God. No, you got to know you first, okay? You got to know you first, period. Y'all feel me? And that's just something that I learned over time. And I don't know, I might have a different opinion when I get older, but and that's something I done did the fake stuff. I done did it. I done been so fake. I I didn't try to keep up with the trends, be like other people, put on different faces with different people so they would like me. I mean, even to like with business, like I would go into certain business rooms. I talked about this before, where I would go in certain business rooms and I would pretend to be like those people. And hello, how are you? And now I don't. Now I'm me. And you need to take it because it's so hard to fake. When you fake, you got to keep faking. You know what I say? When you lie, you got to keep lying, lie. When you fake, you got to keep faking. And then this what happen when you fake. When you fake and you faking, people that fake in public, we were seeing like celebrities or people who get caught out there, it's because they was faking in public and they got caught being their real selves off camera. They thought they was off camera and they got caught and they was like, oh, that's who you really are. If you come out the gate like, yo, this is me, you can't be caught out there. No one can say, oh, well, she was acting like this whole time and look who she really is. This is me. Honey, this is me. The accents, the acting silly, the going to get some water when my kids is too loud. That's me. This is not a facade. This is the squirrel. I squirrel all the time. Okay. The hyperness, all of that is me. Right. And so once you know who you are and you're just you, can't nobody come for you. Because I never said I was something different. I never said that. I never said I was a button-up type of girl that's just like, hello, guys. Welcome to Notary to Notary, where we do everything serious. I never said that. Never did that. So this is me. And this is who you're going to get 7 days a week, give or take. Sometimes I'm real mellow and I'm not feeling it. Sometimes I'm real extra hyper and I got to calm down. I have seasons too. But for the most part, this is genuinely me. And I think that when you're genuinely you and you're good with that, that's the safest place you can be. Because can't nobody touch you. Can't nobody touch you because you know who you are. And it's just like, this is me. Like, I'm not going to put on a costume for you unless I want to. I'm like, I had to wear my costumes. I'm not going to put a costume on for you. I'm not going to do any of that. This is just me. So, period. Cool. So I want to do this public service announcement so everyone knows. I know that you can call me Adobo Seasoning, okay? I will be Adobo, and if you don't like it, or Sazon. If you don't like that and you like some seasoned salt, I can tell you I don't like seasoned salt. I used to. I don't like it no more. I don't put it on my food. But if you like seasoned salt, if you like curry, I love curry powder. If you like different seasonings or different, then go get what you like. Go get what you like. Okay, but this is me. This is me. How's the song go? This is real. No, this is me. And this song's of who I am. Isn't that like I can't think of his name. Anyway, but I can answer a couple questions and I'm gonna slip and slide.
Oh, mommy, is it
This is me, something, and something is who I am, and please respect me for what I do. Oh, that's Lloyd. Shout out to Lloyd. Hey Lloyd, what's up? We should hang out. Okay. Somebody tag Lloyd. I used to love his hair. Anywho. All right, questions. Does anyone here know where I can go for a general notary for California? Then I would so Google business page. Set up a Google business page. Okay. What is it? Easy tax services. Get your commission and set up a Google business page. You'll thank me later. Make sure it's live when you do it. Okay. A lot of people set it up and they think it's live and it's not. Once you set it up and you think it's live, you can email me and I'll let you know. Or just get somebody else to search not you. Get someone else to search your business name with your zip code and see if it comes up. Cool. All right, y'all. That is all since the clock on the wall. I just wanted to hop on here really quick. I love y'all. Y'all like my second family and my first family. Really, family is just who you love, who you like, who you hang out with. I don't like saying second family. I think we're all family because we're all here. And that's the thing that I think I'm going to leave y'all with this. We have to stop hurting people because we are all trying to figure this thing out. Every single person on this planet is trying to figure out life. Every single person is doing there is no manual. Okay. I mean, there are guiding, religious scriptures you can use in religion. I'm just saying there's no, it's not like putting together a washing machine or like a ring light, and it's like, okay, do this, you've got it. No, everybody's trying to figure it out. We all in this jank. It's like, what's it called when it's like volunteers tribute? What's that movie where it's volunteers tribute?
Hunger Games?
It's the Hunger Games. Okay? We all are contestants in the Hunger Games. Why y'all beating up each other? Like, we need to work together. This is like, we need to help each other. We all try to get out alive. What's that quote? Life is the only game you'll never get out alive. Something like that. We all trying to do this thing. So instead of beating up each other and hurting each other, this is like Hunger Games. You all need to work together and help. Because guess what? As much as you think you know, you don't know everything. You just confused. It's that you have something going on in your life that you do not understand. Okay? You do not know everything. Your life is not 100% correct. Okay? I'm sure there's some boxes there that are unchecked. Okay? Because you have not figured it out. So stop passing judgment and yelling at other people because you got a couple boxes right that they didn't. Because they might have a couple boxes right that you don't have right. Okay, we all in this together. This is the Hunger Games. Okay, we need to figure this out together. We all just got plopped here. Like, okay, now live. Live how? We don't have a manual. We got people trying to tell us what to do. You got this government saying this is how you do it. You got this church saying this. You got this community group. We don't know. We all just got plopped here together. And we like, all right, now go. Go where, sir? Where am I going? And to what goal? Like, is there there's no map. There's no secret map we all have to find. No, we all are trying to figure it out together. We don't know what we're doing. We're just throwing something on the wall and see what stick. And then when something works, oh, tell somebody else, oh, that worked. That worked. Let's try that. Okay? There is no owner's manual. There is no owner's manual. All we do is get up every day and try. That's it. Every day we get up and we try again. And you mad somebody ain't level up yet. It's not easy. It's not easy to hit different levels. It's hard. Right? It's hard. You out here, you got bonus points because someone gave you extra tokens. Like, now you done got up 2 levels and you happy. Like, you ain't start off that way. You just had a friend that was in the game a little bit longer and said, oh, I got a secret, what's it called? A cheat code for you. And that's why you leveled up faster. That's all that is. Don't do that. I'm going to need y'all to get off your high horse and let's help everybody survive the Hunger Games. Okay? For real. Because this is what it is. Let's work together. Period. Pooh. Hello, darling. All right, guys. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that today. I hope that you guys have an awesome and amazing Sunday. And I hope that you love on some people. What romp do you recommend for someone just starting out until yours comes to mind? Say, hey, Notarize is good. Safe Doc, Notary Cam, Cyberize it. Yeah, those are good. So I would see if Notarize in your state. They have really good training. Secured Signs is good for independent. Secured Signs is good for independent if it's in your state because they're like one of the best with the cost factor for independent. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's be great on purpose. And I'm gonna see y'all luego. I don't know. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know yet. We're gonna figure that out. But I will see you guys later. And until next time, happy signing.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.